But I was feeling generous. I was like, you know what? It's a free game. Like it works. It's in my style. I'm enjoying myself. I'll give you the $5. I mean, hell, I know I've spent more than $5 on games that I will likely never play that aren't in my wheelhouse just for trading cards on Steam. But now that shit's paying for itself because now I'm high enough level on Steam that I just get trading card booster pack drops pretty regularly. Which at some point I'm still just using whatever couple of cents I earn off of selling duplicate cards to get other cards to get badges to level myself up even more. But at some point, like maybe I think I'm on level. What is my Steam level? 158. I may keep it going until I get up to like level 200 on Steam. At which point, I'll probably just start selling all the cards. Because I feel like at that point, I could just start selling all the cards. And before long, have enough little Steam currency money in my account to, like, pick up a cheap game. Like, maybe once a month, or maybe a couple months. Or get a nice little discount on a more expensive game that I'm looking at. So eventually there's an end game there. But Insanity Clicker gets $5 from me. Because I mean, honestly, like if the game had been like if the game wasn't free and it cost $5, I'd be like, yeah, yeah, that's fair. Seems like a good, fun little $5 game. It's a bad clown. He's not cute, but he has a smiley face scarred into his rotund belly. Anyway, he's dead now. Good. He'll be back. They always come back. Banish him. Well, I did, but he just keeps coming back. So let's see. What am I at? 25% of the way through kill 100,000 monsters. So I feel like with these, the best way of getting, like, you'll get it eventually if you just keep progressing, but like if you want to speedline these at this point, the real trick is like go back to level 1. Go back to level 1 and watch the fastest slideshow imaginable of every single monster in the game outside of bosses. And then just watch the numbers tick up. I think this is also a good method of getting, what is it? So you gotta it says break 10,000 chests. Chests is that gooey monster with the top hat on. Like, I feel like this is also a great way of getting this, because it's a random chance of the thing spawning, and the faster you cycle through, the faster you'll get one. So yeah. Oh, good lord. But it does get... See, but that's a method for literally just having the game running, not looking at it whatsoever, and then muting it. Because that's a lot of noise. It's a lot of teeth rattling and monsters screaming constantly. So that's definitely just fire it up when you get up, leave it behind some other window, turn off the sound, and just like check back in a little. Check back in intermittently, because like I said, the game does occasionally just crash. Which sucks, because if the game, because it'll throw up like a fatal error message, so you won't be getting any progress in the game because it's running, and you also won't be gaining any like teeth for when you restart the game because the game is still running. So that's probably like the biggest detriment to just like having it on all the time and never looking at it, because eventually, and probably within a few hours, you're gonna hit one of those and you're just gonna be doing nothing for hours. And we do have a myriad of backgrounds too. The backgrounds are finite. From what I've seen, like they've started looping. They got to a point where they just started looping in on themselves. But it's so deep in that it's like I don't even really pay attention to what the background is at this point. Like the backgrounds are cool, but it's not as if the game really has any kind of story narrative whatsoever. So it's nothing more than like a nice piece of spooky art on the backdrop to put the monsters in front of. Oh, now clicking out? Because I was going to say, usually clicking out of the game, it resets the song, but it doesn't mute the game completely. Now the game is making me a fucking liar. Okay. Yeah, I got 2 crystals out of that one. Where are we at? 30? Oh, 41. Yeah, and then looking at these, from what I can tell, in my opinion at least, the forward 3 days is just going to give you 3 days worth of what you would accrue in teeth, which is a nice teeth bonus, honestly, but I feel like that's just a waste of 50 crystals. Because you're going to get those things eventually, and you're going to spend them so fast. Like, even 38,000 hashtag teeth, they're going to go by so fast that it really, you might as well just wait a minute and get up to 75 and get some equipment, which could at least do some permanent, boosts to some stuff. Or hell, save up even more and get the next level of double damage. I think that'd be really cool. I don't know what instant ascent, like it looks like it gives you a shit ton of sins, but I don't like, does it reset you and give you all those extra sins? Like, I don't know I haven't done that yet because I'm not really interested in doing the amnesia stuff until like I really kind of have to. What next? Polywog. Polywog. And Spider. Ugh. Never, hello. Welcome to the insanity. How are you doing? As I stretch. Forgot your spoon for your soup and you don't want to get up again? Well, it looks like you're gonna lap it up like a dog. Not great, not terrible. Straight middle of the road. What is this? This is Insanity Clicker, a clicker game with a horror motif, which is a good kind of idling game for hanging out and chilling and chatting with people when I'm not feeling like playing a more involved game. It's a good way for me to stay consistent with streaming. In other words, when I get up to the moment of duty and I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like playing anything. Play Insanity Clicker. It's kind of like not playing anything, but with progress. It's great. But the general gist of it is, like, have you played any clicker games before? Because if you have, then you basically know the general gist of what the game is. And honestly, the other idea I had was I was gonna work on some work while doing this. But if it's gonna mute the game when I click out, that's a little irritating. I'd like some background noise. Not played any clicker game more complex than Cookie Clicker from back in the day, where you clicked cookies and got points. Okay, so yeah, that's is basically the same as that, only with a few extra things layered in, I guess. Because I remember Cookie Clicker being like pretty hyped up, but I never really played it myself, and I never really looked at other people playing it. But essentially, Cookie Clicker, only instead of the cookies, it's a montage of weird monster things, some of which have been, very liberally inspired by other monsters of that are well known. Um, and then you collect teeth, which is your currency, and you use the teeth to buy minions to help you do more damage. And yeah, and you progress through levels. Every 5 levels, there's a boss. You can unlock different like special abilities and boosts and powers by leveling up your minions. And you basically do a bunch of stuff like that to see how far down the levels you can go. And then there's also an amnesia mechanic which resets everything for some bonuses and stuff like that. It's definitely more complex than Cookie Clicker. If Cookie Clicker was literally just click to get cookies, it's definitely more complex than that. But in essence, it's Cookie Clicker, but with monsters. Seems Cookie Clicker is a legitimate game now, and more than one click equals 1 point. Oh shit! Yeah, I thought it was back when I remember knowing like one or two people who were also playing it, because I remember them talking about like getting upgrades to like get more cookies per click and shit like that, which honestly is what this kind of feels like a little bit, because you unlock minions to help you do more damage to get more teeth faster. Monsters are a good motif. I see that redemption of the rage deck there, fish. Oh, I guess, yeah. Oh, let me get the briefcase. Gotta get the teeth. Oh shit. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, it's fun in the sense that it's like a good idle, like don't really have to pay attention to a game, but you can still like feel like you're getting progress and all that, which is probably why. When did I play this for the first time? Last Tuesday or the Tuesday before last Tuesday? Go hard on some of your dailies on Warzone, so you needed your fortune red. Oh, let's go. I need to figure out how to make the horror trivia. Nobody ever does the horror trivia, and it makes me sad. Well, I get it. The rage deck is pretty. Thank you, Never. The rage deck fortune telling is a little bit more, you know, a little bit more fun. Oh shit! Everybody there. That's how you get them to redeem that shit. You just mentioned that you're sad that no one's done it in a while. There we go. So we get 3 pieces of horror trivia coming up after this. But yeah, I get the incentive of the rage deck because it's a little more personalized and everything. You get to see me make random shit up off the top of my head. I mean, read the wisdom of the deck. No, I do hate the repetitiveness of the cards. Because again, I feel like that was literally the same card. Yeah, 2 cards back. Which I think was also a fish card. Why is there no cat in the cat bed? There's no cat. Is there a cat in here? No, and that's literally the last. This deck is all repeats. It's unacceptable. Oh, you redeemed and asked me anything. The cat's invisible like most cats. There you go. We're gonna have a character card. A little worried. I don't know what to do for the character cards. It's a little more than I'm used to. Oh, no, saved in the last. Saved in the last shuffle. Get those out of here. So your card is 38 special. Focus. Focus. God damn it. This goddamn webcam doesn't know how to focus. Whatever. You see it. It's equipment. Only usable by characters in Homid form. Allows the character to use up to Rage 3 combat cards. Oh, there's a cat.
I'm solving your problem.
I feel like I was set up.
No, she was sleeping. So I brought her in here to sleep.
There you go.
Bye.
There you go. He's so branxy. Anyway, your card is the 38 special. Is it going to focus this time? And what the card tells me about you. So you're about to do some dailies in Warzone. And you're going to need every bullet. Every bullet counts. Remember to aim down sights. ADS. Aim for the head. Get them contracts. And I'll see you in the gulag. Yeah, I put more into it. You're gonna be like gypped. Listen, it's not my fault when the freaking deck just like it soothes up the perfect card for the experience. Like the deck knows. Oh, now Never wants one. Wait, hold on. Let me do this in the order they showed up. No. We got what? Three horror trivias. Okay, I got the card out. You could use some wisdom today. Why did this... See, the... Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to fix it yet because it's just going to break it again, maybe. I don't know. But it rescales it. 2? No, there were 3. No. Never, you, and Neff all redeemed horror trivia. Neff also redeemed and asked me anything about where the cat was. And then never redeemed a rage deck reading. Oh, I did look into getting more like unopened rage packs so that we could do that. And they do still exist. Although I think a box of like I can get the starter decks. pretty cheap. Like I think the starter pack for the game, which includes 2 starter decks, is like saw that going for like $25, which isn't that bad. But a box of like actual booster packs, which I think would be more fun and would have more variety of cards, or at least the potential of more variety of cards, those are a bit more, like for a box of those is a bit pricier. I think it was like $75 or $100. It's a little much. But hey, we could do like a goal thing. For Rage, for these. Like they're not super, it doesn't seem like they're super easy to find. Like there's not a lot. Like compared to like people selling old Pokemon and Magic decks or card packs and shit. But oh, we gotta progress to the next floor. Oh, 100 biddies for the Rage Fund. Ah. I may do it, like, if there's an interest. Like, it'd be cool to get more of these cards. Okay, let's see what one you get. You got the flak jacket. If it'll ever focus. Why is the camera not... Are you trying to focus on the cat? Like, what's your problem? It's like right there, dude. It's like dead center. Is autofocus? Did that get turned off somehow? Whatever. Minimal. No, I mean, it's done it before. Like, it's focused in, like, right there before. There it goes. Okay. Put my hand behind it. Oh, will that work? I guess maybe holding it like this worked. But Flak Jacket, it's also equipment. The Flak Jacket stops any one attack of up to 4 damage. The owner chooses when the Flak Jacket is used. Discard the Flak Jacket if it is used, or if the owner changes to Krenos form. A character cannot have more than 1 Flak Jacket at a time. What happened?
So, I've watched enough people do this, so when you hold it in the far corner. Then you can either do that, or you can do that, and it'll instantly focus. Or it should. It should have an easier time focusing.
Nope.
No?
Not really.
Never mind, I don't know what to tell you then.
Nope.
Sorry.
They probably have better cameras than I do.
I didn't know how to explain it in chat.
I mean, I understood it from put your hand behind it. It's just didn't really work.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Oh, Fish, thank you for the gift sub to Never. That didn't play a notification for some goddamn reason. Did it? Did I miss it? I didn't see any notification pop up for that. But thank you, Fish. Anyway, your card, it's Flak Jacket. What is it telling me about you? It tells me that you're very guarded and always prepared. Walking up in Crime Alley and shooting you in the chest wouldn't do no damn good because you got the armor on, baby. You just get back up and sucker punch that fool. The deck knows, yep. But you can only wear 1 jacket at a time. Oh shit, briefcase. Okay, let's fix the sizing thing again. I think this is maybe because it had to restart the game. I don't know. But it's dumb. Flak jacket all there. Yup. Did you distract from the alert? I didn't even hear it. So, it may not have played. There's too much stuff next to your name. Too bad. Wait, yeah, it's not even in my mini feed, that gift sub. Like, I see it here. I see it in chat. How you fix? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I got a horror trivia to dispense. Or horror slash spooky slash random whatever Goth decided to include as trivia. Okay. So, trivia question number 1. Who played Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the 1992 theatrical movie? In the movie, not the show. That's a reasonably easy one. While I wait for answers to come in. Get some levels on these fools. Kristen Stewart? Absolutely not. Swanson starts with a K. A human female. It's Kirsten? It is not. Swanson is correct. Kirsten is not. Ron Swanson's daughter, Kirsten Swanson. No. Christy Swanson is correct. It was Christy Swanson. Also from, I don't remember. I know she did other stuff. Was she in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead? Was that her? Or was that Christina Applegate? They're kind of both kind of big at the same time. Yes. Hey, I know 2 Christy Swanson movies. You think Applegate? Oh shit. Never mind. Alright, so second trivia question. More historical than... there's like a horror motif, I guess. But it's more history-based. What is France's post-revolutionary period called in which thousands of executions took place in the years 1793 to 1794? And remember, for full credit, you have to say it with a French flair. Applegate for sure. Damn. Lestat is not correct. French flair, no, it's just wrong. The Reign of Terror. That's more of a German flair. Never. I don't know if I can accept. I mean, the answer is correct. But maybe I just pronounced it wrong. Maybe I had more of a German flair to it than a French flair. But yes, The Reign of Terror. If it was German, it would be in all caps. Oh, shit. This one's less horror. It's more just morbid. Nah, I'll go with a different one. I mean, this one is, I think, obscure as fuck. It may require some Google foo, which is acceptable, because, like, I can't tell if you're doing it or not. You can just Google it and then give me the answer, and then I'll be like, yeah, I just knew that. I'll believe you. Published in Italy, what is perhaps the most successful vampire comic of all time, running several hundred issues from 1968 to 1982? And the hint is, it's probably not one you've ever heard of, because I've never even heard of it. It's not a Marvel or DC comic, I'm reasonably certain. Does it have something to do with Bela Lugosi? Maybe. I don't know. I've never seen this comic. I mean, I would guess it's at least tangentially related to one of the most, or probably the most famous character he ever played. Based on the name.